Let's talk herbal teas. So with Hashimoto's, stress management is something that I talk about a lot because it is insanely important to working on healing your body from the inside out, reducing your symptoms, and really working towards remission if that is your goal. Herbal teas are a really great way to help that stress response in the body. So when we're stressed, we typically release 3 hormones. Your first is your adrenaline or epinephrine, depending on what part of the world you're in, noradrenaline or norepinephrine, again, depending on what part of the world you're in, and then cortisol. So cortisol it's an important hormone, but it's also a very damaging hormone. We release cortisol in response to stress. There's a whole host of things that happen, but a really shortened version of that is it tells the immune system to mount a defense. The immune system kicks off the inflammatory response. The inflammatory response signals the adrenals to release more cortisol because cortisol is a natural anti-inflammatory. So now you've got cortisol, overactive immune system, high inflammation, cortisol, overactive immune system, high inflammation. So you have this loop. On top of that, anytime cortisol is released, insulin function gets shut off in the body, and we flood the body with stored energy. If we're not outrunning a lion, tiger, or bear, that energy gets restored in the form of fat tissue. Again, super oversimplified version of that process, but that's how stress can create more inflammation in the body, but that's how it can also cause a little more belly fat than we would like to have from time to time. So there are some herbal teas that you can consume on a day-to-day basis. First, just the process of making tea can be a very relaxing activity. Brewing the water and pouring it over the tea bag and putting whatever else you want to in there. But I want to highlight a few of them that I think are really helpful. Anything Tulsi. So in the grocery store aisle, you will typically see Organic India, that's a brand name, and their entire line is based on Tulsi, which is also known as holy basil. It's a nice adaptogenic herb to support that stress response in the body. So anything from that line is perfect. You can also do ashwagandha. Chamomile is also really nice. Dandelion root to help support your body's metabolism of that cortisol, or dandy blend if you want a nice coffee replacer. Any of those you can add a pinch of honey to, or a little bit of maple syrup. Valerian or nighty-night tea in the evening to help your body relax and get ready for sleep is also a good option as well. But teas are really great to bring into your overall routine to help manage stress.